Hi there, I'm Donna Taylor with Living in Central Mississippi, broker owner of Taylor Realty Group. In today's video, I'm going to give you the 3 wealthiest suburbs of Jackson, Mississippi. I know some of you watching are thinking that's such an oxymoron because isn't everyone in Mississippi poor? That's what you've heard, or maybe that's what you've seen in the movies over the years. But I can assure you that is simply not true. In fact, all 3 of the suburbs I'm showing you today have median household incomes higher than the national average. And when you couple that with the cost of living here that is lower than the national average of other capital cities, you can see why people are choosing to relocate here. If you've done any research on Jackson, Mississippi, you might be perplexed as to why folks are moving here. Well, don't worry about that because all 3 of my suburbs on the list today have their own separate water systems, their own separate police forces. They have top A-rated schools, successful city governments, you get the picture. To rank the top 3 today, I'm using a combination of the average sold price from our MLS over the last 12 months, coupled with the average household income. In 2023, we've helped so many clients relocate to Mississippi from other states for various reasons. A lot of them are moving here because they want to seek a state that supports a more conservative lifestyle. Some have moved here for jobs, and still a few that were raised here and are retiring and ready to come back. But whatever your reason for moving here, we'd love to help. Our contact info is below. Reach out whenever you're ready. So let's get to it. Number 3 on our list, Brandon, Mississippi. Brandon is a city just to the east of Jackson. Most people that live in Brandon work in Jackson and drive about 20 to 30 minute commute every day. Population of Brandon is 25,000 people. Brandon is a pretty big city by our standards. Actually, it has 2 zip codes. It covers an area of about 21 square miles. So to be specific today, I'm talking about the Brandon zip code 39047. As of today, the homes in that zip code are listed from $150,000 all the way up to $1.6 million, with the median price sold over the last 12 months around $300,000. So if you're looking for a home in Brandon right now, the median list price is actually $435,000. So let's take a look at what you can expect in today's market for that price. It's mostly going to be homes built between the 1970s to 2000. Many might need a little cosmetic updating, but will be on a half-acre lot with brick construction, 3 to 4 bedrooms around 22 to 2,500 square feet. There's also a few new construction at that price range too. Now those are going to be a little further out from town, but they're going to be on larger 1 to 2 acre lots. Speaking of the town of Brandon, it has a lot of shopping and dining options. You won't see high-end retail like Neiman Marcus or Macy's, but we have lots of smaller stores and some local ones too that you might recognize, like Bell, Lowe's, Old Navy. They're all centrally located at Dogwood Festival shopping area. Brandon also has plenty of parks, walking and biking trails, and there's also a fairly new amphitheater that regularly hosts lots of concerts. Another attraction in 39047 zip code is that it anchors on the east side of the 33,000 acre Ross Barnett Reservoir, which offers champion fishing, camping, water skiing, and if you're not familiar with that reservoir, be sure to check out the video I did on it and had lots of details all about our res. So up next, number 2 wealthiest suburb of Jackson is Flowood. Flowood, Mississippi is also located on the east side of Jackson in Rankin County like Brandon, but it's a little more condensed. It has a smaller population of just 10,000 people, but it's located right along the main Lakeland Drive corridor, giving it quick access to the city of Jackson. Commuters can expect a 10 to 15 minute drive to Jackson. Flowood is also very close to the Jackson International Airport. Flowood has plenty of parks, walking trails, plenty of good shopping and dining. The schools are good there also, whether you're choosing to go the public or the private route. There's a newly renovated golf course called the Refuge, where they also built a nice Sheraton hotel. So let's talk a little about home prices in Flowood. The average sold in the last year was $370,000. Current active listings range anywhere from $240,000 up to $1.4 million, with the active median price being $472,000. So what can you expect for that? It will be newer construction built in the last 3 years or so, brick construction, a little smaller, 1/4 acre lot, 3 to 4 bedrooms, probably around 2,300 square feet. You can expect a very quick commute, less than 2 minutes to the city center of Flowood, where there's plenty of shopping and dining. Most people that live in Flowood love the proximity of the city to the heart of town. So that brings us to number 1. wealthiest suburb of Jackson is Madison. Now, Madison is located on the north side of Jackson, a city with a population of 28,000 people and has been growing steadily over the last few decades. Madison actually is the city within the county of Madison. The city of Madison has had the same mayor for like 40-something years, who's never allowed apartments to be built in the city, which, unlike the other two cities on my list where you can find apartments, it's nearly impossible to find a rental in Madison. In fact, 95% of residents in Madison own their own home. So if you are planning to relocate to Madison, make sure that you understand renting is often just not an option. Madison is definitely more residential than the other two cities on my list. There are still plenty of dining options. It's just not as concentrated as Brandon and Flowood. The average sold price in Madison over the last 12 months is $380,000. Currently, active listings range from $200 up to $2.5 million, with the median being $497,000. So let's take a look at what you can get for $497,000. You can expect 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, around 3,000 square feet on a third of an acre lot, built in the last 10 years. Most will be brick exterior and possibly in a gated neighborhood. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, and see you on the next one.